Hello, good morning. I am Burke and you're watching Road Odyssey. We practiced social distancing by going to Pittsburg, Texas. Hey, very glad you're checking out this video. I think you'll enjoy it. There's a lot of history in this video. And before I really get into it, one side note is Carol Shelby was born in Leesburg, which is the neighboring city to Pittsburg, Texas, which is where we went. The home of Pilgrim's Pride and named after the Pitts family. So with all this, we will jump straight into the video and start letting you know a little bit more about the history of this place and what some of the neat little sightseeing things there could be for all of y'all. So here we go. So we cruised down 11, got to Winnsboro. Here's a quick clip of the museum there. And another clip of the old Texaco station. And then we continue on 11, which is actually fairly scenic. So you should enjoy the drive going down 11 from Winnsboro to Pittsburg. When you start getting into Pittsburg, you will first see a bunch of old homes on 11, and then as you gradually pass them, you will come up to the Pitts family cemetery, and the Pitts are the people that the city is named after. And here is their cemetery just to the right. And here are the two historical markers at the Pitts family cemetery that if you want to pause the video and read these real quick, you can, since there's quite a lot of information there. Here's a quick scan from the cemetery back into downtown. Alright, so we continue on 11, crossing the railroad tracks, getting in towards the downtown. But we take a quick pit stop for a couple of photos at the Ice House and the Auto Supply. Alright, these next few clips are of just cruising through the old downtown. All right, this map simply shows the 3 places within the downtown area that we went to. And here we are pulling into the what I call the train museum, but it's the Northeast Texas Rural Heritage Museum. The historic markers at the train depot are very interesting, so if you want to pause this video and read them real quick, you might enjoy it. I guess the historic marker at the train museum about the shootout makes for a interesting segue into us going to the McDonald's for a quick, snack. So this was the sign at McDonald's, and then on the floor was the yellow line that you could not cross while you ordered. I thought this was rather interesting because that yellow line was so far back you can't actually pay for your food. So the attendant has to leave the cash register area for you to approach and pay for your food and then back off subsequently. So we went to Witness Park to have our little McDonald's snack and really enjoyed it. Although it's small, it is quite pretty and very relaxing. This is just a quick clip inside the Witness Park Chapel. So I guess our spiritual segue is now going to the Anvil Brewing, which turns out to be the old feed store where Bo Pilgrim and his brother Aubrey first started. The feed store was originally the Union Pacific Railroad switch station. It was built in 1895, and then after a while, it ended up being more of just kind of a storage building for the railroad. Well, come around 1946, Aubrey Pilgrim bought the place and then was later joined by Bo Pilgrim, and they made it a feed store. So, come around 1966, the older brother, Aubrey, he actually passed away from a heart attack, I believe, in the back of this building. And so, this place stood vacant for about 50 years until the new owner and his wife bought the place. All right, when you come in to town on 11, this is the first, I guess you'd say, significant house. And then there are several other homes all through the city that I thought were very nice. Alright, so I couldn't help but notice the Methodist Church. So we pulled up on it, and then we went over into the parking lot because I saw the old Victorian home that was next door. And as I did so, you will see that there was the farmstead, another heritage museum that's there in town. And it looks fairly interesting, so you might want to check this place out as well. So we continued from Heritage Farm Looked at the old homes, and there were quite a few. So we ended up going over to the large grain mill, which is fairly significant. This place is pretty big. And you know, looking at the map, I'm showing you with the little red circles all the different spots that I sat in order to get some train videos and pictures. All right, when we were at the feed store, the owner told us about Los Pinos and gave us directions out there. So here we are sitting out at one of the landmarks on the way to the vineyard, which is an old broken down home with a very, very large magnolia tree. So we made it to the vineyard, and the road going out there is very rough. I wouldn't advise taking a low car. I could barely make it in my little GT86. All right, well, that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great, great day. Please subscribe. I am a new channel and I could use all the support I can get. So with that, I will tell you bye. Have a wonderful day.